We got to get some background music too. Go down there and get some background music going.
Yeah,
we are live.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
Not much.
We out here.
I'm thinking about what beverage I want to put into my Heavy Metal Titans cup.
Man.
To me for doing absolutely nothing for them.
Right.
Pretty interesting situation. So we're here tonight, guys. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this crap because I'm going into town soon. But we're going to play our little message we received last night and go over it and talk about it a little bit. This is going to be real cute.
Yeah. So, Mensa, without further ado, you know what button to hit.
All right.
It's already teed up.
Okay.
So we're gonna break this down analytically, since Knicks think I'm just some dumb black man. I'm gonna show him how smart I am. So. And maybe he might have to look up some of the words I use. But go. Right. All right. So
hit it now.
All right. So let's get this started. This all was sent to my messages, right?
Look how thrilled he is.
Yeah, he sent me this. Bragging, basically.
But I died there. I guess I.
See, you're going in the wrong direction, Casey. You see how your channel's not doing very well. You've alienated everybody and pushed everybody away.
So I'm gonna stop there. I don't have a personal channel. So that's error number. So we're gonna do fact check like CNN does. I don't have a personal channel. I have a career. I have portfolios. I don't need YouTube. We do this for fun, for therapy. Myself and NoQuarters have been doing this for about 5 years. And we have a joint channel that we have been doing this for 5 years together. We don't have personal channels. So, okay, just had to fact check that because he said that since your channel is not doing well, and I know the reason he said that is because the King Creole YouTube is like 12 subs, but it's not, I mean, that's just my account. Okay, let me proceed.
This is my last bit of advice I'm going to give to you, and I hope you're listening to it. If you want to succeed in YouTube, you need to stop pushing people away and stop being so nasty, because that's what the problem is. Nobody wants to watch you guys because your personalities suck and the way you present yourselves, especially in.
Okay, so
what are you talking about?
Our personalities suck, Mensa. So this is coming from the guy who sounds like the teacher off Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's number one. And number two, he's talking about personality. When most people talk about Brooklyn's personality, he's monotone and he's going for 3 hours talking about nothing, staring, looking at the camera, and he want to talk about personality. But Mensa, I looked at the numbers, and men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. Myself and you did a live 2 days ago.
Yeah.
With almost the same numbers that him and his cronies got 3 days ago.
Oh, wow. And
they got a whole panel of people, right?
Right.
A whole panel of people. It's just us two, no marketing, no plan live. I don't understand it. Personality?
It's kind of insulting, not because of those words, but what makes you think that we're in competition with you?
Yeah,
who are you?
Exactly.
Who the fuck are you, dude? So we're not even in the same arena. You say, well, you're not doing gaming. Well, bitch, does it say gaming at all on the therapy portion? That's not the topic of the day. Go fuck yourself. That doesn't make any sense.
So
that's his level of success. Go ahead.
So with that point, I'm going to answer this question. Mensa asks, who is Knicks? Well, NoQuarters. There's a reasoning why we have this logo behind us. Go ahead and tell us a little about who is Knicks, since people want to know who is Knicks.
Who, me? I don't know much about him, quite frankly. He showed up, I don't know, maybe last year, I think. He can play games very well. I will give him that.
Oh, yeah,
but
no
his
doubt.
Character is rather questionable, if you ask me.
Yeah. And who did his infamous logo, since he's such a hot shot now? Who did his logo? I'm curious.
I made that for him for free for no reason other than to just be nice. I didn't charge him. I didn't find an opportunity to somehow milk somebody out of a few dollars like I've been accused of. I simply said, oh, wow, maybe I can help him with, take 5 minutes and make him a better logo than what he had, because the logo he had was very small. It was a very small graphic. He had the idea, so I just found some better graphics and I slapped them together real quick and gave it to him. And he's very happy with it. Happy enough he printed us out shirts and stuff. So, where he comes from, calling us opportunistic thieves, basically, I'm not really sure. It doesn't make a lot of sense. All we do is help people constantly in this community without asking for anything. I spend who knows how much money on gifts and prizes and shipping all day long. So I don't know. I don't know where he comes off, popping off like we are some sort of criminals in the community. We are doing nothing but helping people and creating entertainment and creating a place where you can all feel welcome without being freaking bullied. I mean, we have this crap going on. We're just simply having to finally. This has been happening for years. Yeah, finally having to snap back. It's as simple as that. And I'm pissed that we have to do this crap, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to slap them back. So here we are. That's why we're simply just playing the message, and we're going to talk on the points. Yeah. So speaking of
facts,
Mensa, you had something?
Oh, I just wanted to add my 2 cents that when I started noticing him is he came out of the blue. Yeah. And is when he started bragging that he bought his used cabinet from Game and Brew, and Gunther, was already playing on it, and we just thought that was really funny. And then we started realizing that oh shit, this mofo's a tuber, no wonder this is his motivation, and it went from there. He was the butt of the jokes.
Yeah. All right. So really the difference, whenever we define somebody as a YouTuber, they're looking to populate that channel with views so they can hopefully at some point monetize it. Our viewpoint is YouTube is simply a tool for us to be able to create a quick video like we're doing right now, to be able to make something that will stay around for a long time. Multiple different reasons, but it's not our priority. It's not the one thing that we're focused on. YouTube is simply one aspect of what we do. And so go ahead and you guys can have your views. That doesn't matter because we have multiple outlets going on. We're diversified. We don't have to worry about if I get 200 views or if, hey, man, let's spend $60 and get 1,000 views so we'll look like hotshots.
Yeah, I mean,
that kind of crap. Yeah. Not that important. And you don't understand it, then don't worry about it then. As simple as that.
Yeah.
All right, let me continue on, fellas. All right, let me go back to where did it go? All right, here we go.
In the public forum with all those nasty videos you guys make. My subscriber.
All right, nasty videos, you guys. When have I made a nasty video? All I did was address what was said to me. So, and here comes the critical race theory that everybody talks about, because I'm tired of it. Because I decide to respond to harassment, I'm angry. I'm all kind of things under the book. You talked about my family, all because I decided to respond to a statement and I supposedly made a nasty video by responding. But okay.
Hold on. I wanted to dive on just as Six says here, you guys. Just say N-word already, dude. Like it gets old. You've been dog whistling this whole time, and you double, and then you triple, and you quadruple down, and then you have the audacity to think that Dominic is going to be, friendly with you when you keep dog whistling. Hey guys, let's make gaming great again. Like you're not even fucking American, dude. You're trying to get political on fucking games, man. Yeah. Like it's weird.
Yeah. All right, let me go back. Proceed here.
Count's going up. Brooklyn's is going up.
All right, so let me
yourselves, especially this. Nobody wants to watch you guys because you guys I'm going to give to you, and I hope you're listening to it. If you want to succeed in YouTube, you need to stop pushing people away and stop being so nasty, because that's what the problem is. Nobody wants to watch you guys because your personalities suck and the way you present yourselves, especially in the public forum with all those nasty videos you guys make. My subscriber count's going up.
Response.
Brooklyn's is going.
I don't get it. What is this?
You said what?
Oh, it's so out of left field. It doesn't make sense. You can tell what's in his head and what's been eating him.
Did he send this to you directly, Casey, or did he put it onto a post?
No. This dude sent it directly to me.
Just out of what the hell? Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's
out of the blue.
Yeah, he's been getting riled up. All I did with Nix. This is how I feel about Nix. Nix is like my son that I made and who turned on me. Because who the hell do you think gave him the nickname Band? No Quarter. I think it was us on the Zone Show. My shirt on the Zone Show. We said you're banned. And it went from there, right?
He was banned because he was getting too many high scores. It was
exactly.
It
was a funny little thing. Yeah, it was a joke.
Stupid shirts, you know. We covered them. We're very friendly.
There were only 2 people in the community that have Knicks t-shirts. Who were those 2 people? No Quarter.
I don't know. 2 dumbasses. I know that.
2 dumbasses that keep getting walked over, and that's me and you.
Yep.
Every time we decide to help someone, we constantly get fucked over. They get the big head. See, he links up with Brooklyn and the rest of those cronies, and now he's all arrogant about himself, thinking shit don't stink.
Yeah.
And now we're the bad guys.
In an echo chamber, they're just saying the same thing back and forth, and they will absorb it. And then you can tell because they each say the exact same thing about us. It's the same person. It's just 5 or 6 different people saying the same opinion. 5 or 6 different people saying the exact same thing.
Yep,
it's interesting.
Right. So at this point in the song, I said song.
He was reading Zohar's message.
Yeah, Zohar threw me off. But at this point in the audio, he's talking about that me and Gunther's numbers aren't growing, right? And that him, Brooklyn, and Brad's numbers are going up astronomically, which I can buy that too. But okay, let's proceed.
Subscriber count's going up. Brooklyn's is going up. Papa Brad's content's still going up, his subscriber count. Really nothing you guys are doing is going to stop that. So you guys can keep wasting your time making these videos. It just makes your character look worse and worse and worse. And you know what? Positive things, you get positive things. You know what? I've got an opportunity to work with devs now.
All right, so let's stop there. This arrogant dude is talking about he has the opportunity to work with devs now. Like that's some big deal. When me and No Quarter
one game now, this boy is top tier.
Look at the credit list.
Look,
the same credit list he's on.
Look, I'm on the same credit list he's on. But here's the thing, No Quarter. This dude think he does one game. Me and No Quarter are on at least 10 games outside of this. I worked for Vivendi Universal, you ass. You want at 22, I was QA testing. Let me touch on QA testing. QA testers, some of them, they know what the job is, right? Y'all could go look it up. It is a $15 an hour job I did right out of college. That is not you're not a developer. So relax.
Or grandma's boy. That's it. That's what a tester is.
Yeah, you're a tester. That is not
for $15 an hour.
No Quarter did UI work. I've done not only testing but help with development and marketing and a host of other things. But you played a game 5 hours and now you want a cookie? Okay, I'll proceed.
On Heavy Metal Titans 2, because of my attitude, because of the way I carry myself,
we'll see,
and that I want to.
You had something?
I said we'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The attitude ain't so sweet right now. It ain't so rosy.
Yeah.
I work with people. I'm not negative and toxic. Like what?
Mensa, you got your finger up.
Yeah, that's not what he said about his friends when he confirmed to you that they were very toxic. He knows where it's been coming from. And he proceeded in almost a longer rant than this to bash on them the whole time because they knew they were starting shit. The same shit he's starting now.
So, Mensa, okay, to that point, while I'm doing this, are you able to locate that audio where he's bashing his own friends?
It's actually on my streams.
Yeah. Send that to me so I'll pivot to that after this. But
you guys present yourselves to be. So as you can see right here, like they put me on the top of the QA board because you know why, Dominic? I help them more than all of you combined, and that's coming from Renzo's mouth.
Okay, so all right, let's stop there. Gunther, you want to go first, or on that statement?
I mean, we've helped them from the very, very beginning.
Very beginning.
Our entire group of friends that he has no idea about. We've helped those boys with all kinds of different stuff, and we will continue to do that because we support them. We really are good friends with those guys. We have been for a long time. That's why this whole thing is so freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
We know it's so out of left field and completely moronic that it has zero credit, quite frankly, and it pisses me off that we're wasting any time on it, but we have to. This is something that we're going to have to address. I mean, that's all there is to it, so that's what we're doing. What do you got, man?
And the reason why I put it out there is that, yes, I do believe that the person that he mentioned meant it as a compliment to Knicks in a generalized sense, not to be used as an attack.
I agree.
If Renzo's friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's how Renzo and Wrangler are. Those are the nicest guys you're ever going to meet, and they're going to do nothing but build you up. That's all those guys do.
I wanted to make a point that you're running a business, and when you got these people running unsolicited, throwing your name out there, then it is your tasker as a boss to handle it.
Hey, these are hard lessons learned right here.
You know, and that's it. That's all I want.
I know those guys are insanely. He's isn't he still active? He's still active Army, so he is working his tail off. He's coming back and working on this game, learning how to program a game. You know, he's learning how to do all this stuff, learning how to do art. I love the lighting that he's got going on now. He's really got his own look, and that's really, really hard to do in a world of templates. He has really created his own look in this game. It might not have the greatest gameplay ability. I mean, but they're learning. You know, it works. It's a great game. I love the graphics, and that's all there is to it. You know,
and I believe
then the next game is going to be better.
Yeah,
you know. That's how it's going to work, and that's how it does work. You get better every time you do another project. You know, you learn from the old project to be better on the next one. So that's all those guys need to focus on is the next project. If they get like one or two more down, they're going to be absolutely top of the line, badass games.
And I believe, No Quarter, that we not only tested, but we provided artistic direction. I believe that there was a logo done by No Quarter again. The logo that Knicks is on his screen was done by you again.
I made multiple logos for them, you know.
Yeah, so I don't
and without any ask for anything. I just want them to be successful. As simple as that. And if anybody else is designing games and you need some help, let me know. I'd be more than happy. If you want my help, you might not even want it, but if you do, and there's something I can do, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you do something. That's the only way we're going to make this community survive. You know, there's 20, 30, 40 of us tops that give a shit about retro gaming. Seriously. You know, we are in a niche market inside of a niche market inside of a niche market. And so we got to keep hold of the people that are good in here. There's always going to be the turds. And that's what we're trying to flush out right now. We're trying desperately to get rid of that element. And once we can, then it'll be freaking absolutely smooth sailing. The promised land, guys. One day soon.
Pull up KFB's comment on the screen. I'm gonna continue playing.
You understand that? You guys are terrible QA testers. Terrible. The way you left the iArcade version, whoever QA tested it.
All right, so I got damn, we can't even get through 1 minute without stopping.
We should probably play the whole damn thing in entirety and then come back on it or something, so there's some sort of context.
Yeah. So I'll say this, and then I'm gonna let it play, and then
we're at the 2-minute mark. So let's hit back at the 2-minute.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll play through and then hit back at the 2-minute.
All right. You said 10 minutes?
2. No, we're gonna play it through.
Okay.
And then hit the 2-minute, come back to the 2-minute mark.
Oh,
and
I see what you're
reanalyze.
saying.
That way people have context of what the hell we heard.
You guys probably didn't even spend much time on it. You guys just saw an opportunity to just plug your friggin' logos into the game and whatnot. You guys did nothing. And you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys are opportunists. And you didn't help these guys one bit. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys are terrible gamers, for one. You guys shouldn't even have a channel. You got no credibility, for one, for that. So you should just get off YouTube. You guys don't. That's why nobody watches you. You have no credibility. You don't high scores. You don't do nothing. You can't play games with crap. And really, yeah, you need to find something else to do with your time. Maybe spend it with your family. That'd be my recommendation, because what you're doing on YouTube is just it's hurting yourself mentally, and I'm sure that's bleeding into your life. So you should probably do that. That'd be my advice to you going forward.
Another one to
And yeah, I've got my logo in the game, and yeah, my name is actually called out in the game.
Oh man,
I don't think your names are called out.
That dude, arrogant motherfucker.
You know, your specific gamer tag logo, is that anywhere in the game?
Yeah, so we're only
no, it isn't. So
special unit, but who cares?
Exactly.
Special player.
So
just special.
You guys have fun doing what you're doing. And then I'm not watching any of your stuff, right? So you guys keep making your content. Like it's falling on deaf ears, because I'm not even clicking on any of your videos. The only reason I know stuff's going on is because I hear it through the grapevine, right?
We know who that grapevine is.
And then I tell them, I don't bother watching this stuff. You know why? Because it has no bearing on my life. Nothing you guys could do is going to do anything to me, essentially.
I feel this exact same.
Have fun with that. Trying.
Hey, I'm sorry. Knicks need to blow his nose before talking.
You're just going to make yourself look like clowns, like you already are. So, yeah. So, I don't know. What else do I need to say here? No, probably not much. Because we're going to continue on with our shows. And once we
that's a threat.
We break open the iArcade and get all these games on it with HDMI out. We're going to be
break open
on it.
Break open.
Yeah, our channels are going to just grow exponentially, because we're going to be able to stream all this stuff online. And yeah, the future's right on our side over here. We're all going to stick together and grow our channels. And yeah, we'll see you in a year, and we'll see where your channel's at. And yeah. Have fun, guys.
Syndicated by then, guys. Yeah, run that back a couple times. Oh, here we go. Never mind,
guys.
No, there's more. There's more.
Don't worry. I still have all your messages from Dominic Page's site, even though you're off Messenger. I still have all that stuff, right? So just getting yourself off Messenger for that's not going to remove any of the stuff you've sent me and all your voice messages. So I still have all that stuff.
Who's that too?
So that's good.
Good. So now we're gonna go back.
That's my other shit.
More than all of you combined, and that's
that was crazy. So first off, this dude says that it's messing up my mind, and that I need to spend time with my family. Which people that know me personally, they know I spend a lot of time with my family. But okay,
is he even married?
He's not. I don't think he's married, bro. Because if he was, he wouldn't be acting like that.
That is weird.
Talking about I need to spend time and do this and that. Meanwhile,
I want to remind you that he talked. If I recall, you were upset. Correct me if I misquoted. He talked on your wife and children.
Yep, he did. So
I want to hit that back later.
So the other piece to this is you said that check back in a year and let's look at our channel. We don't care, bro. What part are you
missing?
Dead. What part is he missing?
Who wants to be here in a year? Are you stupid? You want to be doing the same thing in a year?
No,
I don't want to be here in a year. I love you guys, but I don't want to be here in a year.
I don't want to be here in a year.
Doing the same crap. Losers.
This dude
Come on.
This dude also.
Our show is one aspect of what we do. That's
one.
So,
one.
I mean, yeah, we're going to do the show, but it's not going to affect anything. It's absolutely. If we stopped doing the show, it would not do anything. It wouldn't affect anything. You know.
No, who cares?
Yeah, it is for promotion. It's for having fun. It's simple.
Your own man.
We are trying to hang out and have fun. If you guys want to watch, awesome. That's as simple as that. I don't know what else to say. We're not trying to find thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers. If they're there, cool. If not, I couldn't care less. We're going to hang out and have fun and play games. We're going to create challenges and tournaments like we have done for years, and we're going to continue to do so. That's all there is to it. You guys aren't going to slow us down either.
I don't understand why he said the light is shining on him and Papa Brad. This is a guy who made a transphobic video. How's the light shine? KFB, you hear this? He said the light is shining on him, Brooklyn, and Papa Brad.
It's because they agree with his transphobic messages.
That's what I saw. Hey, so that's
all it is.
That's all it is.
Thank God for Papa Brad for speaking the truth. You know, and
exactly.
That's all. They're just doubling and tripling down. You know,
and he's got one more time to you people, angry people. Man, no, I don't understand that one. Go on and say the N-word, bro.
Exactly.
Go on and say it. I'll respect you more for saying that than sitting there trying to hide behind something.
Yeah, it's a group mentality because none of them have the ability to form their own opinions. So they had to get into a group, and that makes them feel like the opinion that they have is actually valid. So you see it all the time. It happens in all different groups, happens in all different age brackets. These louts have found commonality in something, and being some sort of louse that kind of appreciates video games, sort of found that it's a pretty good vehicle to get views on. And you'll see that again also in YouTube. That people will find, could be anything. It could be diesel truck drivers. It could be remote controlled airplane hobbies. There's these groups and these cliques, and they do exactly what these guys have done. They'll go in there and work everybody over, kick them the hell out so they can feel like hot shots. I've seen it lots of times.
So to follow up,
this is the angry videos that we do. By the way. Everybody
listen up.
Or vicious videos.
You heard the first audio where he says we're negative and we're this. Reset your audio real quick, no quarter. He says we're this and that, but you have also audio since he wants to tell me he saved my recordings. There's nothing that I've said to Nix that I did not say live. Man, so we went 3 hours. I said everything I had to say live, unlike him, who when I went into his stream to address him when he said my name and somebody told me, he said to the chat, ignore that guy in the chat. I'll proceed.
What started that idea? I think he made
We'll get some context to this.
There was a comment you made in your video.
Okay, so this is about when Rainwater said that he had a peg leg.
Yeah, he attacked me. He was trying to come for me on something because I was calling him out. And so instead of talking on the context of whatever he was upset about, he goes, "Oh, it was he was mad about the live you did on your Facebook."
Oh,
and he tried to spin it and make himself a victim, saying he had some peg leg shit.
All right, here we go.
You said that
you said you know somebody that doesn't have like limbs or something like that. You weren't talking about Jeff, but he took that little tidbit and wanted to make that, you know what, I'm going to say that I have a prosthetic leg and blah, 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 and say he's blah, 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 you know, talking bad about disabled people. It is just fucking nonsense, man. Fucking nonsense.
Conscious malicious intent.
Yeah, I gave Jeff blast, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? I didn't say it like this. I'm not gonna verbatim say what I said, but the point being is the fact that you don't say that you have a prosthetic leg when you don't in fact have a prosthetic leg, and make up that you have a disability, because that's pretty low for one, because anything can happen in life, and yeah, it's not something to make light of. Like, you think people that like, now I'm just talking as like, do you think people that want to lose their limbs, and do you think they enjoy living their life going forward without that limb? Like, it's not something to joke about, and just to try to deflect. Well, what kind of what Brad did, and or just to get under your skin. It's just child fucking nonsense.
Oh,
yeah,
man. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. It's just, it's like I told you before. It's just like, okay, something bad happened that they did, and they want to deflect it, right? So if they have a situation, how it's just human nature, right? And it's what women do when they get in trouble. You ever notice that?
A playback.
Hey,
so damn thing, he just said it for us.
Look, did y'all hear that? I think this is kind of derogatory. Ain't no kind of, this is derogatory.
Yeah. When they get in trouble, you ever notice that? Right, and it's what women do when they get.
So any woman that's a part of the community should be upset.
And this is exactly the person he's up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said misogyny and arrogance is what I hear in this comment.
And this is exactly the person he's admonishing said to Steps Gaming when he was defending the pedo, saying, now this is the problem with the Me Too movement.
See?
Like transphobia, bigotry, racism,
male chauvinist,
misogynist.
But he got a light shining on him. He's got a light shining on him, by the way, NoQuarter.
So this
praise be to the IRK.
Just think of the moral compass, the integrity these louts have, that they will fake a disability.
Yeah.
You win over an argument and a YouTube post.
Yes,
that's a damn. Hey, when you say it like
handicap,
that is
stolen handicap valor, dude. He wants stolen handicap valor. I remember when I made the other video, I had my freaking disabled plates, handicap plates, in the back, and this motherfucker wasn't talking about missing.
What I was want to say is, think about how hilariously idiotic that we're having to
stupid.
I mean, we're simply trying to create a community of inclusion and fun. We want everybody to be able to hang out with us, everybody to be able to have fun. We're here to play retro gaming. That's it. Not create a bunch of drama and shit to have views on our channel. That doesn't matter. We want to play games and we want to hang out. But we got these sort of shenanigans that we're constantly having to battle against, and we've been quiet about it for years.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not.
I ain't seen it until now.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's what women do when they get in trouble. You ever notice that? When they get in trouble, then they change the subject, and they like, oh well, this, and but like, okay, it's not about that. It's about you and what you know what I'm saying. It's all about deflection. It's just like, how about you be accountable and own up to your shit? Like, my God.
Right. He's our.
Yeah, you definitely.
I love him. It's hilarious.
These are
what
his
he can do
words.
behind closed doors when he thinks no one's listening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it without saying it because I'm neutral and I'm not a fucking rat. But
wait, that you're not a rat, but you're ratting. But okay, proceed.
Just say it's all nonsense. You feel me? Nonsense.
You feel me?
It's felt.
You have nothing to worry about. It's not nonsense BS.
Yeah, we know.
End quote.
We know.
that laugh.
Yeah. Yes, and don't quote me on any of this. I know nothing.
Oh, run that back. Hey, Zohar, clip that.
I know nothing. Seriously, I know nothing. I know nothing.
Clip that, Zohar.
Seriously, I know nothing.
Here you go.
No, that
Yes, and don't quote me on any of this. I know nothing.
I can't edit, dude. I did it
know
all on my
nothing.
phone.
I know
It's
nothing.
rainwater running back and forth. And I
Pretty
put
much
it
just
to
know
make a
that
point about his
that's all
leg.
bullshit. That's all you pretty much need to know. He's just yeah, he's creating bullshit.
Oh my God. Hey, so with that being said, man, I tell you, you saw two different sides of things. You saw one where he's telling me I don't have anything to worry about. These guys are bad. And in no quarter, 2 weeks late, a couple weeks later, you suck. You have a garbage personality. You can't play games. But I remember beating him on the Zone show, and I remember Corrupt Neuron beating him. I don't remember him winning nothing against us. So yeah, he got high scores, but he act like, man, I'm telling you, ego, man. Ego.
Flexing on video game scores. Man, you're a sad sumbitch. That's all there is to it. I like playing games. I like having high scores. Yeah, but man, if that's what your flex is, dude, that's I'm
supposed
sorry.
to be amongst friends.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
but he tried to use it as a legit ammo to demean. Like it's
yeah. It's literally like I was in 5th grade or something, and we're talking about NES scores or something like that, and the 6th graders are, popping off because they've had the game for another few months longer. It's like, what in the
Creole
hell?
just came out of work defending his nation, and this asshole's talking about like actually playing real world war games, and this mofo talking about Nintendo scores. It's weird.
You know what? All jokes aside. And I know console fanboy, you're a psychiatrist or a psychologist by trade, but he's making an excellent point here. If somebody changed their opinion that quick, it's a song of borderline or bipolar disorder, dude. And then with Brad Water, brainwashing them, that don't help. If you have a disorder, that don't help when you got, like Gunther said, an echo chamber. Because now you start to believe the hype, and I think that's what's happening.
It's a cult, maybe it's the juggalo in them now.
It's a very old propaganda tool. You'll team up a bunch of people that aren't able to form their own opinions, and you have them bounce them off each other, and they come up with stupid ass things, and they get themselves in trouble. And it's very old concept. Exactly what we're dealing with here. Any verse? What does it say?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hey, you know what? 6 brought up a good point. So let me bring that up. So when we had the Battle of the Titans, we brought all the high score iArcade folks together. We did kind of like what we did with the Nintendo tournament. You tallied up the score. Person wins at the end of the night. This dude was salty because Corrupt Neuron beat him. So I don't understand what his point. Yeah, I don't understand what his point is about. Oh, well, you ain't good at game. Brad ain't either.
Yeah, he didn't have the integrity or the honor to finish out the games like a real man would do. If you're focused on saying, "Hey man, I want to be peers with you guys. I'm going to focus and be a badass. I'm going to play my hardest, and if I don't win this sumbitch, I'm going to finish it out at least." Didn't even do that. It was unbelievable. He just, I think he just quit.
Yeah, he just quit.
Playing. He stopped playing. Just held his hands up and completely lost. And we couldn't believe
Who does that.
It's like, man, I would hate to rely on this guy for something.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Couldn't believe it. That dude gave up and basically let Corrupt get it. I would have played till the end, just like I did with when I played in Moat's tournament. I got my ass handed to me, but hey, Moat was like, "Damn, you still played?" Yeah,
that builds character. You have to lose to build yourself up, to learn what you did wrong, and then you fix that and you do better next time. That's how that works. That's why I love video games so much. It's a compact life. you can die and figure out how to fix that over and over again. You're constantly fixing problems in video games. That's why I love them so much. You're constantly figuring out how to live a little bit longer, how to get more coins, how to get a few more points. It's so good for life because that happens to you all day long throughout life. How can you get a little bit faster in traffic? How can you get a little bit better at work? Blah, 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 blah. And every one of those steps that you make makes you a little bit better in life. And then you can earn more and you can live better and all this stuff. So I've always seen video games as kind of a way of practicing all that stuff in a microcosm where you're safe.
Mensa, what you got, Mensa?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking I was pointing towards the title, but I'm on freaking Yardstream. I wanted to say this. It was therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy. You know, people use it as a scapegoat. You get depressed. What do you do? You play games. You have anxiety. What do? You play games. Why? Because it gives you something to do constructively in the sense that it thinks for you. You know, you keep your mind off these whatever's aching you. I remember, if I may, when Gunther, when he came to the group for the first time, and he's like, "Look, you know, I apologize for how I came off, but you know, I'm taking care of my mother.
Yep.
You know, I don't need this shit. I do this for an escape. You know, because life is hard for all of us. You know, and we sure as hell don't need these clowns coming into the space. You know, if we got you blocked, you don't need to continue to personally message us. You can stop. You can stop.
I ain't gonna lie.
You don't need to follow us into our own personal closed groups.
Yep.
You can stop. You're stalking. It's enough. You know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of regret that there's a bunch of different arcade companies because Gunther, you know it. This was not this bad. Even when we first got in this arcade one up scene, it wasn't this bad. Even at games, we didn't have these problems.
I just don't think they were evolved yet at that time. I mean, we had our own issues. I mean, we were fighting with Dubs and Haywood all the time. You know, that could have been a lot smoother.
Yeah, I agree. But it wasn't as bad as this, though.
No.
It wasn't as bad as this.
You know, those guys, you can reason with those guys. Yeah. These guys you can't. They're doing this for a reason. This is not because of a little rift. They want that rift there. They have to have that to have their views and whatever the hell else those guys want. What do you got, Messiah?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if anyone else knows, at least from what I've been told about a lot of them, is that they've been banned from the other groups. They're so notorious.
That's
like I learned about, that's, this person from the Act Games group. Oh, man, they've been banned. Oh, well, this person's from the Arcade 1-Up group. Banned, So it's all, this whole arcade scene was all they had left. And
well, it was the easy.
Well,
the thing is, Mensa, to your point, it was the easiest scene. Me and No Quarter were a part of the YouTube at game scene. While they want to clown us, we put out one of the first shows outside of Legend Center. We had a 2-minute show that taught tips and tricks that was sponsored. We didn't beg for a sponsorship, guys. We were called on by the CEO of At Games to do this 2-minute show called 2-Minute Drill. So I don't understand why we keep looking like we the dummies. But John called us. We did not go. Gunther, did we go to John and ask John, hey, let's go do this? John said, hey, I want you guys have a great chemistry. I want you guys to come do my official show. We did John a favor. We turned down other opportunities. We had 2 other offers to do something.
We also put our asses off, We were consistent every single week. We would pump out a show. It had no drama. It was it created content and created an atmosphere of inclusion. We wanted everybody to have fun. There was no bullshit created to draw you to the channel. If you wanted to play games and hang out for an hour or so, that was the place to do it. And it was really nice in the iArcade atmosphere because we had one console to focus on. And if you had that console, you could be involved with us. That's what I'm trying to cultivate again with Old School Gamer Live, but it's just like the old Pandora's box conundrum. You got 10,000 games. Which one are you going to play? Yeah. All of them, because you got 10,000. You want to play them all at the same time, but you can't. So we're kind of wishy-washy right now with that. I wish there was just one we could say, all right, the Legends Ultimate is what we're going to focus on. The Polycade is what we're going to focus on. But there's so much stuff out there, man. It's hard to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So much.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get back to. I'm trying to get back to the simplicity. The you turn your machine on, you're able to compete with us. Now AntStream kind of does that, but if the only thing that kills us the AntStream is there's no online competition.
Yep.
And if you guys remember, when online finally dropped on the iArcade, that's when everything skyrocketed because we were we were instantly able to compete with everybody. Now, we did have some sort of gameplay before then. We were doing high score runs and stuff, and we invented a lot of stuff using StreamYard as we did with, playing games and tournaments and challenges and stuff. That was no way of doing that before StreamYard. So once that popped, that's when everything kind of skyrocketed for us, but not necessarily skyrocketed. It made sense because then we were able to use the machine the way that we've always envisioned it. We were able to play online with people through StreamYard. Then once we had online abilities through the machines, then we were able to play games, and that really made it fun. And so, yeah, I do miss that. There's a big thing in marketing that has to do with convenience. If something is just a tiny, tiny bit easier than the other thing, people are going to buy that thing that's tiny bit easier, even if it's more money. That convenience is so valuable to the consumer, and they don't even know how much they think that's valuable. Why do you think fast food and deliveries, all this stuff is so freaking rampant now? Because it's so unbelievably convenient. And so that's how we need to work the show, basically. It needs to be ridiculously convenient, where you turn it on and you are competing with us.
And I remember Alfred Berger saying he used to love watching the show, but I'm since it's therapy hour, Brooklyn Menace they're talking about the light being on Brooklyn Menace. Brooklyn Menace wouldn't have a damn show without NoQuarters and King Creole. I don't care who go and tell him. He would not have no show without us. We legitimized his show.
I think he said that, though.
He admitted it. So
he gave you your credence and said that. I remember.
Yeah. We were there freaking week for hours,
and he had 2 viewers.
Unbelievable.
We put our audience. Nick's want to talk about our audience. We brought our audience on Brooklyn show. Nick's, you wasn't even thought of, bro. It was me, Gunther, Nick, Brooklyn, and Papa Brad. So Brad want to talk. But we were on his, and I told Brad this in Nick's chat last night. I said, Brad, we were on a show together for months. But when Dredgewater came back, when he came back, all of a sudden, the tables turned.
I was in Brooklyn's chats participating on his shows.
Exactly.
And then I remember Brooklyn apologized to me and wrote, I don't know why. I thought Rainwater was gone. I don't know why he's starting trouble in my chats.
Now he comes
It's what
back.
they keep doing, man. And then now they're back, but then now he forgets that he was actually friendly to me.
Exactly.
It's weird.
Hey, KFB, me and Gunther have been going through this for 5 years, man. We'll help somebody, a lesser known person, people that with no personalities. We make them cool. We put them through our charm school. And then once they get their wings, it's fuck you.
We aren't on the search to be famous. That's the last thing that we want.
Nope.
We've done that shit in the past, in previous lifetimes. We're corporate assholes now. We work our ass off. We come home and we put in our time on the video games. And in 20 years, if we get that far, we're going to retire. And we may be able to go back to the music and all the other stuff that we grew up on, what we really dreamed of doing before those damn families came around, right? But you do what you got to do, right? And that's what me and Casey have done. We are now, these corporate slobs that go to work every single freaking day. We put our time and we bust our asses. And just so we can come home and fight with you idiots. It's really hilarious.
For console, I appreciate his questions. Honestly, I do, because I don't think there's bad questions. I think there's poor answers. So a lot of people get mad at this guy. Oh, he's stirring up shit. But answer. It's not hard. You
Answer
know,
the question.
answer the question.
But they got mad at us last night. Mensa, you man, you should have been there, Mensa. Me and Console Fanboy and Michael B. Oh yeah, you was there. We were streaming. You saw how they got
I happened to be there.
He happened to be. He had a front row seat. But
you know, and I appreciate Michael doing the show. I do, because
I appreciate Michael.
He was holding it hard. But the only thing and I saw a post from Michael saying that he needs moderators and needs help, and you know that's tough because there's a bias. When I was in the service and stuff, like it was crazy because you would think you just got to do your job, no matter how much you dislike somebody or whatever. You just black and white. There's right and wrong, black and white.
Do your job.
And just do your job. But one thing that I just want to touch on with Michael B, I thought I saw something where he said, I thought it was, I'm going to say my thought on it. It's not that he's wrong, but it's my thought process on it. It kind of, it gets under my skin a little when people go, it doesn't matter who's right or wrong or who started it first, kind of thing. For me, it does.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, after doing law enforcement for all these years, of course, there's something called the victim. The victim. You know, if I came on every day and I was, you know, on, and I came at Brad in his channel and was like, "Hey, Brad, you know, you's a little bitch," I'm completely wrong, and I should be banned.
You should be banned, yeah.
But for the way he's talking about it, it's almost like, well, if Brad defended himself, then it almost seems like if he's speaking as in now we both should be banned. So now I baited him to be banned. No, you need moderators to know what right from wrong is, and whoever starts it first needs to go. Not this whole whoever doesn't matter. Of course it freaking matters, and I just wanted to talk on that.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is I got to respect Michael B for reading my super chat when I said buy Brad water. And Brad got so pissed off, he tells Michael B, my 25-month membership is over tonight. I said, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Bye-bye, lout.
Yeah, bye. So he telling Michael B, if you had integrity, you wouldn't read KC's super chat. Then he reads it anyway.
And that's what gets me. It's that you can't have it both ways. He's doing a tasker, and you're trying to tell a grown man what to do. Like, let him be him. It's his show. Now I could be upset and be like, "Oh, Brad," or "Oh, Michael, you should have read it," but I have no business being truly serious to the point where I'm going to get in this chat and then fuss him out and try to retaliate on the man. Like, no, but I'm on my own stream on the other side, and I'm going to give my reflection.
Now, another thing I want to bring up is that our viewership might be low, right? We might get 20 to 60 guys in there. But the thing is, every single one of them is active. Yep. Every single one of them is a pretty close friend of ours because we've met all these guys and known them for quite a long time now. And seriously, for years now. And we have an absolute blast doing what we do. That's why we do it. I've never been the guy in front of the camera. I've always been the production guy behind the camera, producing, running the mixers, running the cameras, all that kind of stuff. So it's interesting and different for me to be the one in front of the camera, but I'm getting better at it. It's been a blast doing it with KC as well. We've kind of sharpened our teeth on this whole situation during the broadcast, and I think we're getting better at it. I mean, we're not pros. We're sure not Mark Summers out there, but we're doing what we can to have fun and create something that everybody can have fun with. What do you got there? Just the marshmallows?
This is the marshmallow my son found. I'm like, what the hell? Oh man, my teeth are gone.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad news, bro. Yeah, that is bad news. That is bad news.
I went to the dentist.
But you spot on. No quarter. I mean,
we have quality over quantity. And I love that way over having 10,000 paid for views. I'd rather have our 60 organic views of great people that play games and interact with us. I mean, we can do any tournament and it's filled. As many people as we want in the damn thing, as long as we want to play, it's filled every single time. And that's happened every time for us. And it will continue to happen because we create something fun and cool to go to, even if our personalities are horrible and really, really embarrassing or whatever he said. I can't remember now. But
yeah, that was nuts.
I got another 4 minutes. I'm getting the hell out of here. So
Yeah.
Yep.
This one right here.
Questions tasteless. Hold on.
They want it was brought up, and it was none of those.
Because Mikey doesn't want to have to answer for that shit.
Hey,
I would
reset. No quarter.
None of those chats, I believe, were ever targeted at Michael B. It was all coming for Michael's fallback.
It was coming for Michael's
Mikey's
fallback.
smart.
And
Mikey's smart. He didn't want to answer for it because then everybody would blame him for it. So that's the last thing he's going to do.
He never answered the question. Yeah, he never answered.
If I was in his position, I wouldn't answer one of those damn things. I'd wait for John to get his ass on there to answer those.
John ain't going live.
But the problem is, I felt he lied. Because there's only 2 active moderators left, and this question was posted, or the comment was posted in the community group. It got a bunch of comments, and then it was magically removed. The man saw it, and then he goes, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about."
That's what he does.
Gaslighting.
That's what he does.
And I don't care. And to respect with no quarters. Okay, fine. You don't answer, but don't lie. There's a difference. You don't have to answer it.
Say I saw it, but I can't speak on that right now due to NDA or whatever. Come up with something, but don't say you didn't see it. When you the one, there's only 2 moderators.
Thank you for the tough question, but I don't feel comfortable answering it right now. Move on.
Move on. I think Michael B. I don't really know Michael B. as well as I know like the Dubs and the Haywoods and all those. I can't really call Michael B. I don't know him like that.
Yeah, they were. I would call them tasteless, but they were good questions. As simple as that. He had the guy from High Arcade on his show, and you're asking some pretty. I understand, but hey, we all got a chuckle, right? That's what you're going for, and you
made him laugh, dude. You made him laugh. I don't think he meant it as an attack on you.
They're borderline tasteless without, hey, that's straight up, man. But
I mean, you were trying to push the edge.
Questions. There were questions that needed to be answered, and that's shit, man. That's tough to do.
It is.
Man, that had to have been rough as hell for Mikey, man.
Well, why did Mikey even do it? Like I said,
I don't know, man.
He should have never went live.
I would.
My problem with him going live was those are all the hours he could have did to be pushing out those games that he claims he has no time to freaking push out.
He did two.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
2 hours?
He did multiple shows. He did Brooklyn show last Friday after the announced that bankruptcy shit. So he went on Brooklyn show that Friday night. Then he did he got on P-Dub's show Super Game Room dudes in the chat. They invited him on the show. Then he go and does Michael B's
You guys are missing out on the game even I would have bought.
Oh yeah.
Because this guy's too lazy to push it out to you when the company was going to give it away for free. And I actually would have bought that game.
Now they switched it up. IRK shut them off. They said only a handful can get it now instead of everybody. They was going to give it to everybody.
At least 100, which is pretty much the base.
That's the base. But then, hey, I know before me and No Quarter hit it, I gotta say this: how can you say you're a super fan, No Quarter, and you never been to the lair? The 3 super fans. Now listen to this. Hey, console fanboy, get your scissors out and clip this. How can you be a super fan and you never been to the IRK headquarters? I've been to 2 gaming brews. These 3 super fans. Well, Brooklyn been to 1. I've been fan of the month. Me and No Quarter been fans of the month. We've been to 2 gaming brews. Brooklyn been to only 1 gaming brew, and then the rest of those fools only been to 0. But they super fans. Nix, you came in a day late and $1 short. You came in so late. How long of a run you had, bro? We done been to the headquarters multiple times. Multiple events.
Advice to us. That was really, really great stuff. I'm glad we got it recorded so we can play it back over and over again.
What?
Thank you for telling me about this toxin because my son, I thought he was sick. Now I know why.
Oh, poop.
I'm like, that's why he's angry.
Hey, yeah, I agree. KFB, they fake. How you a fan? That's like me and Janet Jackson. I love Janet Jackson ever since I was a kid. You don't think I've been to a concert? I've been to multiple. How the hell you a big fan? You ain't never been. Hey, in No Quarter, they got invites, but I know why they didn't show up to all of those. Because Rainwater could have came to the LA Gaming Brew. That's West Coast. Because he in wherever, Washington or whatever, but he didn't show up.
Toxin, there was a reason that comment was made. Let's see here.
The last thing they're going to do is meet us in person after they start all this crap for years. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Yeah, they did say that they were in better position than I asked that. I super chatted that about Viacom. They said that they were in better position to get Shredder's Revenge than Arcade went up. Who believes that, man?
They Sega, what a lot of people don't understand is that the Double Dragon's license was just the start. You were bound to lose the other Sega license that they acquired. That's why they didn't get any new ones. That's why they were about to lose the Segas, and then you were going to start losing the Dragon's Lair and all that. Those were going to start disappearing.
The fact of the matter is, if you run your own business, you could have seen the writing on the wall 6, 7, 8 months ago with these guys. That they
at least 7.
Business. You have to sell your product to stay in business. That's all there is to it. You're not going to just say, "Oh yeah, there's going to be some in a couple of weeks." For months.
Anything's possible, my friend.
Yeah.
Starburst.
It can happen. And then you're not going to just magically go from a hardware company to a software company and somehow be competitive right now. I mean, you've got Antstream and Jam.gg and AGS and dozens of other platforms. You got a long way to go, guys. You're trying to reinvent the wheel with your hardware stuff, but boy, you can't reinvent the freaking rocket. You guys are out of luck on that one. So, yeah, it was all stacked up to do exactly what happened, and we knew it months ago. That's all there is. If you followed along slightly, you would
pull that up, Mensa. Now, talk about copying. We ain't never seen Knicks go live that much. Now,
yeah,
look,
that was interesting. I
now look, he live again. 8 watching. Now look, Mr. Big Shot. Look at the numbers. So, hey, KFB, get your scissors back out. I got something for you.
You ready?
This is perfect. So KFB, check this. Mr. Hot Shot, Mr. Lights Bright, Mr. whatever, Vegas Lights, Mr. LA Vegas Strip. He got 8 watching, but the 3 people with no personalities got 15.
Yeah.
That's double bottlenose, all 15.
And
probably all 8 are in here too.
8 are Brad's 5 accounts.
Yep.
And then his account
ourselves, guys. So this is real.
Hold on. 6 got a point. Hold up. Fuck it.
Stream his like we'll give him one.
We'll give him one.
Give him one.
What the hell he talking about? Let's see. Mr. Big Shot.
For this, right? And,
yeah, bring some water too.
The arcade.
Right,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely picked up Combat Tribes the other day. And then NCT Games. UFC.
Oh, get you a Logitech, bro.
I bought that when it came out on our arcade. Did a nice review on it. And it broke the game down, showed you how to get through it. And definitely, thank you NCT Games for making these games free so everybody can try them. Thank you.
They had
hey, this is personality. This is personality. KFB, go over there. He live right now. Go take over.
Then we go down to
hey, we live.
Hey, for chatting. He hasn't enough views yet.
Look, say that again. No quarter. Can't super chat him.
For sure.
Can't super chat him. Damn it.
He don't have enough views yet.
Go to Dodo for sure.
You better go buy some subs quick. What's he at? 100.
Everybody subscribe to him.
I do have
so we can send some.
Enjoy it.
I just got the one.
Hey, 6 said, get that man a new camera.
That's a nice logo. Who created it?
The game
hey, KFB, can you tell him to pull down his logo? That's not his IP.
I want that logo.
Hey,
I'll send him a cease and desist tomorrow.
Hey, you play arcade on that logo. We will cease and desist going out.
I did get the update for this.
Put that in the chat.
Wait, do I own more games?
For like the first couple levels. We all know
that
what we're
laugh
talking about.
killing me, man.
Definitely, we know what that is.
It's got to be
And
Tourette's
that
because I got
definitely
that shit. I think he's
Galacticon,
got Tourette's.
Get that.
He said, "I think he blocked me."
Actually, that is one of the you will really enjoy
All right,
this game.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here, guys. It's
All
been,
right,
good one.
all right, bro. I'm gonna be right behind you.
it's been cute. It's been real fresh and real fun. I'm gonna go.
Glad you got
boy.
get it off
Man,
your
they
chest.
did so
It's been
much
my
right in
Amazon
this game.
gift card sent to me from Squash
so
Bug
much right.
Games.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
look at that! Oh,
Because we did nothing for them. So they're sending me gift cards, you know. So
because you're gonna get
it is what it is, I guess, right?
Six say he see a booger. Oh man, Six then got turned up now.
Did you really see it?
Toxin said it too.
Haven't tried
Oh
it.
man.
But into the
All right,
games,
I'll
hey,
see you
that
All
Yeah.
right,
free,
have
same
fun,
with
bro.
Longhead.
We'll be here.
Later.
Moon Patrol. If you're into this game, I do recommend it. I find
Hey,
it
Highwayman. Hey,
Think
we
about it.
appreciate.
entertaining.
Hey,
And very
we
nice sword
appreciate it.
chaser.
We appreciate the support, man.
Looks very simple, but hard to master.
And that's the thing, guys. I don't know
Really
if you
fun
think
game.
we're the Borg or
Definitely we talked
something.
about Once Upon a Time on Halloween.
This says Messiah Gaming. This
game.
doesn't say Old School
Obviously,
Gamer.
for obvious
Oh, yeah,
reasons.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
This is Messiah. Yep.
If you go to Old School Gamer,
Definitely have
you'll be happy with their content.
We play
This
games
is-
on
this
Old
is-
School Games.
yeah, this is my channel.
Nice. Game.
We just a
So,
guest here.
yeah,
City
like-
Games, thank you.
I think that's what's going on.
Satrin.
Is that they're
And
trying
it's
to
free begin with,
associate,
so
and
we just have to have
it's weird.
System.
So how is this personality? This
I
dude
got
sitting
both
here
my
scrolling through his Mensa. How is this personality? He's scrolling through the menus. How is that
I
personality?
did pick up. Pardon me,
I don't know,
picked
'cause,
up
I mean, I didn't
Super
make
Bird,
that,
they just saw
criticism
that
towards
Super
him.
Bird time
So
on
so
here.
KFB commented. I can't see his comment.
Then we know what that is. That was.
I don't
the
see-
game.
I don't
got
see your
the
comment, bro. Hey,
Roll,
delete
Super
that
Bad
shit
intermission
so
that was
quick.
good today.
He's
Obviously,
blocked.
this
Yeah, you
is one
blocked,
of
bro.
my
You blocked.
favorites.
Oh,
Part of
this.
Nick's
He said,
picks.
"I go."
If you do not have Wizard of Walls,
Nick's picks. This dude talking
you're gonna
about,
miss out.
bro.
Get
Gunther
this
ain't
game on
lying
the
about this
cabinet. It
echo
plays
chamber.
very well on this
He's
cabinet.
doing the same thing
You're gonna have
Brad
a lot of
does.
fun with this cabinet. It's got local
Yeah.
co-op. So you
Sit
can
there and
do
scroll
both
through
controls
games.
Here. Um,
Hey, Toxin, you see this?
right,
Brad
just
do the same
put
crap.
the money down
We'll
on this one.
restream somebody else stream
Every
and
arcade owner
talk
should
about
have this on their system.
scrolling through games.
Is he going to send you another personal message saying that he doesn't watch your stuff? Like,
Looper said,
Hey, too
a
late,
game that
'cause I
looks
blocked
simple
his
but hard
ass.
to master.
Okay.
I still haven't.
He
spent
can't send
enough
me
time
shit.
to get good at
Good.
the game.
Yeah, that
You don't
part.
want to leave any games off,
Let's see what.
like that, especially if they were free to begin with.
Now you're
but,
promoting free games.
You still have tons of hard disk space on the cabinet. The more the merrier, right? That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion, but I can see why you wouldn't want that because it's just another thing on there to scroll through the menus. I agree with the user interface. Sometimes can be hard to navigate through depending on what you're doing. Palico, I didn't
see my
buy too
nose
many
hairs
Palico,
and-
but I bought ones that I thought I would enjoy.
Hey.
you guys enjoyed that view?
Frenzy.
Zohar is blocked from all
That
channels.
reminds, gives me nostalgia for.
All right,
Berserk
Six.
For Atari 2600.
Appreciate you for stopping by,
I
man.
played
I'm
a
about
lot
to
of
be out
that when
too
I
and
was a
eat.
kid
Go
when I
eat
had
dinner.
my Atari.
yeah, it's an hour.
All right,
It's good,
y'all.
though.
I really wish we would have got the actual.
I'm gonna
arcade
cut this
port for
swine
I-
off.
I-
man. Since he want to
that-
call
that
me,
shit
talk about
killed
me.
man. Like, I think it hurt my head. So, oh my god.
That dude, that's some boring stuff. All right, y'all.
All right, peace out.
Peace.
Man, for those remaining reason why I did this shit, it's because he sent Creole this nasty personal message, ran on about shit, and then he decided to throw in that he is working for a developer. So yeah, I put the developer on blast too for a member of his group. I think it was, I tagged Mark. I forgot I did. I really did. But I did it. He hit me up. I didn't like how it read to me. So I did double down on him. So I apologize for that. But I don't apologize for posting the content I post. I will stand on it. When he But what irked me was he seemed to be more upset about the content that for me putting it out there, this nasty shit. Clearly, King Creole and NoQuarters were upset still, than to handle it and, you know, come back to me as somebody who may be a customer and go, hey, sir, I handled the situation. Could you do me a favor? You know, maybe take this down or at least remove my name from it, et cetera, et cetera. Instead, he came off to me unprofessional in that context, and we got at it. So I did a no stop, and if you see the comments, if they're not deleted, I extended an olive branch to him and said, hey, you know, if you want to talk about this civilly, there won't be no what do you call it? I forgot the term, but long story short, if you just come talk to me as a man, I'll be more than willing to entertain removing the content. Until then, if you're going to keep this to YouTube banter, then no. You know, welcome to the gaming community. Welcome to running a business. Welcome to owning the shit your subordinates do. You know, if you're in the military, and I think they should know better. They should know this. So I stand on that. No, I'm not apologizing for honesty. I'm only for if the tone didn't come out correct. Yeah, man, they still do arcade shows. Check out Old School Gaming Magazine. That's Old School Gaming Magazine. They're back to doing what they originally do. They'll cover Polycade and Antstream and anything and everything, and they do good interviews. So check them out. They got their old format on Old School Gamer Magazine, or hit them up on Facebook, or hit me up on Facebook, and I'll try to get you to them. Any questions before I bounce? Alrighty then. There's no questions. I am going to bounce. You guys have a great week. And be safe. Be merry. Peace.